minutes for question and answer. Today's topic is the digital campaigns, and it will be presented to you by our respected guest for today, Ms. Sumaya Olajai. At the beginning, I would like to introduce our speaker. Ms. Sumaya worked for the TRT board as deputy producer. She pursued her master's degree in new media from Istanbul Aydın University from the Institution of Social Science. She also took several courses such as Association of Media, Press and Publishing, Digital Marketing, Advanced Editorship and Publishing, and other courses in different fields. She did some achievements during her career. She wrote and briefed press release. She planned, edit, and proofread content, created articles and interviews in the ICYF magazine. She is an expert on brand management, digital community, and communication campaign, as she also published some academic articles. Actually, I will not prolong in my introduction to give her the space to deliver her presentation. But before we move to our valued speaker, I would kindly request all our participants to mute their mics. And while the presentations go on, please keep your questions, if you have any, until we open the floors for question and answer. I would repeat, I would kindly request you to mute your mics. Ms. Sumaya, at first, thank you for accepting our invitation to be with us today here. We are looking for benefit from your experience. Now the time and place are yours.
Thank you so much. Assalamu alaikum, sisters and brothers. Firstly, do you hear me, by the way?
Yes.
Okay. Firstly, I am happy to be here with you. Ms. Shahar is interested in me. Thank you so much. As you said, I worked for TRT Board for 2 years in field of digital media and digital strategy at TRT. Before that, I had been working for Green Crescent as a corporate communication process manager, roughly 8 years. The area which I worked there was including PR, digital awareness campaigns in media and branding works. So now I am TRT. Today I'm going to talk about digital campaigns in media. Please, before the start my presentation, I will share you my presentation. Do you hear me, my presentation? Ms. Shahar.
Yes, Ms. Sumaya, we can see it.
Okay. Now digital campaigns in media on the screen, right?
Yes.
Okay. Today I am going to talk about the digital campaigns in media. You know, media is a huge area. Also, TRT is a huge company actually in Turkey. And also TRT is not including just news. Also TRT has a drama, documentary, culture and art, sport channels. So we have been as department, audience growth department, promoting and making campaigns for all channels, not just, for example, for TRT, but not just news. Also, we have been promoting dramas, you know, maybe the release article, like documentaries, sports channels. So digital campaigns in media. What will we talk about today? Actually, I will focus on 5 steps on digital campaigns. First of all, what is a digital campaign? And from traditional marketing to digital marketing, and digital marketing in media, and then content marketing in media. So areas of content marketing in media. Actually, digital campaign is a huge area. Maybe you will see I am going to mention always in my presentation, digital campaign means also digital marketing. So digital campaign, what is a digital campaign? A campaign means marketing a product, service or content to the target audience. The development of technology has also changed the face of campaign process. Digital campaign is an online strategy. Aware of that, online strategy and marketing to increase the visibility of a company's digital image or brand's digital image on the internet, on the new media. In short, actually, digital campaign is to brand a product, content, or service in the internet world, in the new media. So digital campaign also means digital marketing. As I said that I will say at my presentation, I'm going to always mention digital campaigns, known always digital marketing. Traditional marketing, maybe traditional marketing before the digital marketing, for example, television, radio, billboards, brochures. Traditional marketing actually also means mass marketing. It covers the advertising activities carried out with the methods of television, radio, newspapers, brochures, and billboards. As the name implies, traditional marketing is the traditional way of doing marketing. Traditional way. What is a traditional way? Flyers, print ads, emails, events like organization, forum, radio and TV adverts, etc. Basically, we can say that traditional marketing, on the traditional marketing, any sort of marketing that doesn't involve the internet. You see on my presentation, traditional marketing, before that of digital marketing, news, radio, television, announce, billboards like, but digital marketing is changing. So what is digital marketing? Digital marketing is a type of marketing conducted via new channels, such as search engines, Google, Yandex, social platforms such as Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, blogs, news sites, news websites, video websites like Dailymotion, YouTube on the internet. Digital marketing, also known online marketing, social media marketing, web marketing, talking marketing, we know as like that. Actually, digital marketing allows you to communicate your message or promote your product, service as online. Examples would be building a website, SEO, I will mention them, social media marketing, also I will mention them, email newsletters. Sorry, you see at my presentation, email marketing, social media marketing, video advertising, influencer marketing, all over the world, it is the popular, and display mobile ads, including digital marketing, including all of them. So with digital marketing, actually, in the new media, in the new world, we can say digital marketing has a huge advantages. What are them? Digital marketing is a more advantageous and highly preferred marketing method in today's technology world, where you can promote your content, products, service in new media. And also, it is the newest, most developed open marketing method today. We are using almost all company, almost all channels use this method, and you can reach your target audience according to the characteristic of your content and product. By the way, friends, at my presentation, I will focus on actually, especially two things. One of them is digital marketing, and the other one is target audience. I will mention the target audience. How are they? Who are they? How can we define them? I will tell you at my presentation. You know that all social platforms and search engines know behavior, interest, knowledge of their users. For example, you are on Facebook, you have a Facebook account, and also Facebook, your behavior, your interest, your page which you like, which you follow, for example. So we, as the advertisers, use them. We can target these interest behaviors in the digital media when we set up the campaign on these platforms. Actually, it is the ecosystem of new media in today. Of course, it is a subject to be criticized, but this is not our topic. Also, with digital marketing, you can reach the target audience you want to reach anywhere in the world. This is huge advantage. You cannot do it in traditional marketing. You can do it just digital marketing. And you can expand and spread your content more by making it viral. So popular if the video is a viral in the social platforms. Digital marketing, what is the steps? What are the steps in digital marketing? Reach a global audience. I mentioned we have so many advantages in digital marketing. Thanks to the internet, you can easily market your campaign or message or content on a global scale. If your digital marketing strategy is done correctly, it is important because there is so many steps. You can easily be found online across the globe, which is advantage. You can even tailor your campaign to a specific market segment, whether you want your campaign, for example, you want to target women aged between 25, 40-year-old, or men who like sports in Asia. Thanks to digital marketing, this can be done on the new media. Interaction, the other one it is important, interaction and engagement with your target audience. Thanks to social media, you can have a two-way communication with your customers or with your audience, two-way communication. Two-way communication allows you to communicate with your customers, audience, and allows you to communicate back to your brand. It is also means talking with your brand, talk to your brand about your brand. This means you can interact and engagement and listen what do they think about your brand. You can learn them on the digital marketing. Real-time results. Actually, according to me, the most important thing, advantage thing that results for your results of your campaign. For example, when you set up the campaign on the social media, on the Google, on the YouTube, you can easily and quickly reach your results, your performance. Real-time results, it means you can easily access data to confirm whether your campaign was successful or not. This is really helpful and useful, as you can see what sort of strategy works with your target audience and what don't. Actually, it is important for strategy, digital strategy. Why? This allows you to create a strategy or campaign, personalize it to your target audience. This data is also easily accessed. If you need data, for example, from a few months ago, you can reach easily. Friends, actually, I am mentioned always target audience on digital marketing on the social platforms. We can say target audience also mean data. Data is important. Data is important in the new world, in the new media. Yes, you can reach the people, but people also your data, and you should analyze them correctly and strategically. Data is important also in here. So yes, on digital marketing, how is digital marketing done? There are many methods actually. I can say some steps. First of all, websites. If you have any, for example, product or news or blog, you should, of course, have a website. Social media channels, it is essential, blog posts, infographics, online PR activities, online brochures and catalogs, also they are on the traditional marketing, but also we are using on digital marketing, on digital world in the new media or digital in our digital campaigns. Brand values such as logo, font, and color. And interactive tools. Interactive tools means game, mobile applications, and some different digital, digital methods when you set up the digital campaign. Content marketing in media. We are promoting actually, or we are making in STRT content marketing because we don't have any sell products, or we aren't a commerce website. We are just producing content, and we want to spread all over the world these contents. So what is the content marketing? We can say, we can ask. It means dissemination of news, videos, text, website contents for the relevant region and target audience using search engine optimization and social media platforms. Content marketing means it is to spread information, your content. It informs your target audience about your content and about your brand. It is promoting your brand on the social platforms, search engines, and to make your target audience talk, it is important. It also means engagement. To communicate with your target audience, I mentioned that before, two-way communication, and to create public opinion. Public opinion is important, on the social media. Via social media, maybe the most advantage actually is public opinion. For example, somewhere there is a case and you are seeing and you are hearing via digital media quickly. Content marketing in media, there are some steps in here. First of all, strategy. Strategy is essential for the digital campaign process. Analyzing your audience interests to define a better content strategy. Before, you should know your audience, who are they, what is the interest of your audience, and a plan we need. Understanding how to make your content more unique, and produce according to your target audience. Producing a content is important. Optimizing, especially optimizing content as you create it. Promote, on social platforms, on Google's, on YouTube. You can promote your content, knowing when, how, and where to publish content. And analyze is important, because you don't just promote a content, also you're analyzing your content or your results of campaign, understanding results and what to improve. It is necessary for your digital strategy, and understanding what content to amplify to optimize ROI. ROI is a data that shows you to return on your investment. Just it's actually data and analyzing data, and then again strategy. Content marketing in media. For better content marketing, you must have a digital content strategy and roadmap. It is I mentioned before the slide. Digital strategy, it is the first step in a campaign, digital campaign in content marketing. You should have a good content. It actually should be unique. It should have special images or videos. You should analyze the target audience of your news correctly. We are frequently actually. Our news is going to the target audience, target group or not. We are analyzing ourselves. It doesn't matter nationally or internationally. You should pay attention to the locations that concern the news. What does it mean? I can say it is a deep investment to send the content to an uncertain target audience, target group on the social platforms, just for interaction, just for getting engagement when setting up the ads. It is the deep investment. For example, maybe you can get more engagement, more like, more comment in Asia, not in Asia, for example, in, how can I say, Pakistan. Yes, it is okay. It maybe the content is can be relevant to Pakistan people, but just for engagement, getting engagement, don't target just Pakistan. You can India, you can Bangladesh, you can Asia's countries, etc. Also, you should pay attention to the quality of the news websites. Important. I will mention SE, search engine optimization topic. And when sharing the content on social media platforms, you should pay attention to the post text of the content. It is important. For example, it shouldn't be too long. A medium hashtag should be used. It should have a short title and brief and maybe explanation part, and it should be remarkable. And also it is important, I will say, it should be away from insults, violence, and racist discourses. And also you should pay attention the grammar in the post text. It is important. Actually, nobody see that on the promoting content. How can I say? Not correct sentence, for example. Content marketing, some factors are affecting content marketing. For example, first of all, is define your goal. What is your purpose in making a content marketing plan? Before you start planning, know your goals, know your purpose, and determine the best plan in line with your goal. Identify your target audience. To develop a successful plan, clearly define your target audience. If you know your target audience, target group, you can produce valuable content for them. And set the communication language. It is important for communication with your audience. The communication language you have chosen for the audience should be easily understood by the target audience. Simple. You should be simple. Not difficult to sentence or like that. And stay in touch with your target audience by making, by comments, by like or DM with your target audience on the social platforms. Perform competitor analyze. Competitor analyze also means benchmark with the other brands. With competitor analyze, you can examine the work of your competitors and make benchmarks with your own work. Due to, you can produce the content that your competitors don't focus on, for example. The other thing, important thing, is using keyword. Never neglect the keyword analysis that is part of SEO work. I will mention. Use keywords with high search volume in your content strategically in terms of your content, in terms of your website. And produce original content. The content should be unique or should be special and remarkable. Stay in touch with content producer because you will promote, you will setting up the campaign, but you should also stay in touch with content producers for your target audience. And to get a new audience, it is important to produce original content because you are knowing your target audience, target group, how they, what they like your in your channel, for example. And let your content be interactive. If you support your content with visuals such as video, graphic, GIFs, animations, you will attract attention actually. Areas of content marketing. First of all, I want to say digital marketing, yes, maybe everybody which open the digital ads panels can do digital marketing, but digital marketing requires expertise, requires specialist area. I want to say some platform areas on the content marketing. Content marketing is a huge area. Actually, content marketing has a detail, so many details, but I have to tell you just a guideline actually in a short time, in this time. First of all, it is a search engine optimization, SEO. You know, everybody knows that. It is the one of the building blocks of digital marketing. It ensures that your website is optimized in search engines such as on Google, on YouTube, and many criteria such as the speed of your website, link structure, your website's reliability, your content and structure affects the SEO. If you want a website to be included in the search engines on Google, on Yandex, you need to set up your website according to the criteria of the search engines. Also, I want to see that SEO process. First of all, website analyze. If you have any website, first of all, what is your website? Which topic you are relevant? Website relevant, for example, and client requirements. What is your audience you want from them? And keyword research. What is your topic of your website? What is your keywords? For example, if you have a product, how can I say, camping things. If you have a camping things, for example, website, you should know the keywords actually, camping, support, like that. But especially it is, I am telling you content marketing and for example, which you have a website about the news or just, for example, healthy, for magazine or economy, you should know keywords on the SEO. Content writing also important, and your content should be quality. Website optimization means optimizing the Google and Yandex. SEO submission, link building is important. For example, the links shouldn't be too long, for example, and reporting, and again website analyze. The other one is search engine marketing. It is the promoting thing, actually, promotion on the Google, on YouTube, on the websites. SEM includes sponsored listing and advertised results on search engines. You see, actually, on the websites display ads, or on YouTube in stream videos, or on the Google, on the top of the page, you can see, for example, when for example, search the camp, you can see a camping brands on the top of the page of Google. These are, all of them is search engine marketing. While also we are using the search engine marketing or for article. For example, if we have any, for example, relevant African countries article, for example, we are promoting it on the African region via search engine marketing on Google, like that. While using the SEM system, you can increase the interest of your current audience to the brand and attract your new target audience to your brand. With SEM strategy, you can go to the top in the Google without losing time and cost. While SEO, by the way, there is a difference between SEO and SEM. While SEO provides organic growth in the internet world, SEM enables you to get results in a shorter time with for example, a little budget, for example. Also, advertising panels of relevant search engines for used for SEM. It applies for also YouTube, because YouTube and Google, ads are the same company. I want to show a panel of the Google ads. Yes. It is for example, actually, because you are in the area, I am sure, it is the Google ads panel. For example, it's a purchase, it's a potential customers, website traffic. If you want to, for example, promote article, you can set up the website traffic, and branding awareness, campaign model, and application, downloading application, ad model, like that. You can set up the campaigns. I am showing just this ad panel, but it is so many. It has so many details. Sorry, I am not able to show them. And also this one. It's a results page, actually. For example, we are promoting some dramas of TRT, and we can see the results in here, and we can follow them, tracking them. It is okay or not, we can see them. And also on the left section, you can see for example, keywords, target audience, demography, settings, like that. You can see that it is so huge, so details. So just I am showing in here just the section. The other thing in digital marketing method is email marketing. It is marketing made by email, bulletin, notification. It mainly uses e-commerce websites, actually. Why? Because they use the email way very often to promote their products and inform their customers about discounts. Also, as TRT word, we are using the email, but it is not marketing. Instead of email marketing, for example, newsletter sending method is applied to news websites. For example, we are sending the followers daily bulletins are also a kind of promotional work, but its primary purpose is to inform the reader about the important news of that day and direct them to the website and to read more news. The other purpose is to get traffic to our website. So in this point, yes, we can say marketing. Email marketing is important for us. And the other important topic is social media marketing. Actually, to be honest, I want to say I am especially special responsible and special on social media marketing, not Google Ads, YouTube, but social media marketing is the special area for me. Also, I am promoting the content, the social media marketing at TRT for all channels. What is the social media marketing? You know, we are using the Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, Reddit, so many, so frequently. So what is the social media marketing? We are seeing, for example, on the homepage or page, so many sponsored content. So I will try to tell them how can this done. Social media marketing is a marketing method of a product or service made through social media networks. In other words, all marketing strategies made on social media platforms are called social media marketing. The aim is to raise awareness about brand and content, not just to raise awareness, also to engagement, to watch the videos about our content or brands. Social media is an area where the importance of brands increases the day by day and serious investments are made in this sector. Today, it is among the platforms where the most effective marketing activities take place. Actually, there are many reasons why why sectors prefer social media marketing methods. The most important of these is that it is not possible to reach the target audience fully in a traditional marketing way. And traditional marketing is much more costly. For example, advertising on television using billboards are so expensive, for example, in Turkey, maybe in your country. But digital marketing is not. However, social media marketing allows reaching the right target group, not general group, target group, and more people with less budget. Another important reason is it engagements the source and target. What is the source? Source is us. We are, for example, we are producing the content. We are sending the content to the target group, not target group generally, and the target group which people reach the our content. And it does so in a short time. In social media, via social media, we can send our contents in a short time. The most used channels in social media marketing are Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, LinkedIn, and TikTok. Here, I will tell you in detail the three most used channels for advertising. Actually, we are STRT, three platforms, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, very actively for our news, content, videos, visuals, national or international organizations, series, programs, documentaries, such etc. Facebook, Twitter, Instagram is important for us. For this reason, we try to announce, disseminate, and deliver this content with a big campaign, by the way. I want to say that for us, a program, a new series, or a documentary, an organization like forum means an important campaign. We are thinking that a big campaign. So for this reason, we try to announce, disseminate, speed, and deliver these contents with a big campaign and with a determined budget and plans. So I want the social media goals in this image, increasing the brand engagement, improving PR, building a community, also it is public opinion, increasing traffic to your website or to your social platforms, increasing sales and revenue. It is actually for e-commerce websites, increasing brand awareness and monitoring your brand, how is it, or it is okay or not, and generally generating leads. Facebook and Instagram. Facebook has become the most visited website in the world after Google. By promoting this area, you can deliver your content to target audience you want quickly. The promotion system, the ad panel is useful and extensive, I will show you. Video and news content on Facebook can reach the target audience very quickly and easily. And also Instagram is platform with a bit more visual weight. Therefore, we use this area for images and remarkable videos, actually. We are using the business manager panel for Facebook and Instagram, and there are different methods to highlight content, to promote the content. For example, we can target such as search, Facebook search, Facebook Marketplace, Facebook homepage, Facebook video feeds, Messenger, Instagram, like that. You can target this area for your content. I want the ad panel for Facebook. By the way, Facebook is updating, always updating and developing their system for reaching the target audience correctly and quickly. It is the area of the ad panel of Facebook. For example, new campaign, you are writing your campaign name and new ad set. In the new ad set, you are determining the budget and schedule duration. You are determining the audience, adding the audience which you want to reach, and placement I mentioned before. For example, if you want your promo to take on marketplace or video feeds on or in stream videos. So placement, I'd say, optimization and delivery, it is the different things actually. They are actually settings, you have to do them. And new ad, the other step is new ad. You are writing ad name, identify, and adding to the content to the panel, or selecting the currently sharing post, and publish and tracking. Facebook and Instagram also. Facebook and Instagram is new, has a new ad panel, but also on the Instagram we can promote the content via phone. When we have set up the campaign via phone, we are getting the followers so many. It is important actually. When we want to getting the followers, new audience, we are promoting our content on Instagram via phone. It's actually bug of system, we can say. Also, it is the Facebook and Instagram ad panel, business manager. For example, you want your content engagement, getting engagement or traffic to your website or app installs. You have a mobile application, and if you want to people downloading your app, video reads, lead generation messages, conversions, store traffic, catalog sales for e-commerce websites, and brand awareness. There are brand awareness reach for your as many as people know your branding. We are, for example, using the way reach, for example, or brand awareness method on the digital campaign. And also some engagement type. There are some engagement types: post engagement, page likes, event response. Sorry. My screen. You are seeing this screen. I mentioned the other slide. On my presentation, I have focused on the target audience. Yes, target audience is important, but how can we define them? It is important to correctly identify the target IDs on Facebook and Instagram. So target audience is important. How, for example, it is not shouldn't be too wide or too narrow. We are defining target audience. We are using to connect IO. I will show that panel. It is so many useful. It is so useful and helpful tool to target audience. Actually, I can show you. Do you see that?
Yes, Ms. Sumaya, we can see.
Oh, okay.
Yes,
It is the Connect IO. For Facebook and Instagram, we are using this panel. Actually, it is the free, by the way. Of course, you can the professional package, but we are using the free. It is actually necessary for us. For example, we are, by the way, the link is connect.io. Get started. We are seeing it. The get started. It is exit. Maybe you know them. I don't know. For example, your content is about refuge, for example, immigration or refuge, and you want it to promote the target audience, but relevant people, which they watch your videos, your content. For example, I am what can my keywords do? For example, relevant keywords I should choose. Human rights. I'm writing there, and some keywords I see that I am selecting human rights. Human rights watch. It is relevant. Human rights activities. By the way, this number is estimated following estimated number which on Facebook or Instagram people follow this topic. It is the number of the followers which following this topic. And what can say immigration? We can write, yes, immigration. Right, immigration to the United States. If it is relevant to this country, Canada or United States, you can select. For example, it has on United Nations. It's important, for example, and you can search them, and you can select them and copy list and paste the Facebook ad panel. So you select interests, you search for here and add them to the target audience details section in Facebook ads panel I mentioned. All interests in this tool, Connect.io, are also included in the Facebook panel. They are same interest, and also interests that are not included in this tool are also not available on Facebook. All the process also apply for Instagram on the Connect.io. Areas of content marketing. I mentioned there are some methods on when set up the campaigns. For example, if you want to deliver your content to as many people as possible, you should set up a reach campaign. Also, it is the brand awareness, creating a brand awareness. If you want to make your content talk engagement, you should set up the engagement campaign. Actually, on TRT World, we usually set up engagement and website campaigns for niche for articles because ultimately another goal is to get traffic visitors to our website. It is important. And if you want to be watched your content, your video, you should set up a video with campaign on Facebook and Instagram. So the other thing is Twitter. Twitter is actually both different and same area to Facebook. with Facebook. The advertising model of Twitter works similarly to Facebook, but there are some difference. By promoting the content you share on Twitter, you can increase interaction, engagement on Twitter page. On Twitter page. So you can get traffic to the website, and you can provide the dynamic mobile applications, and you can bring a video to more people and have it watch it. Twitter's advertising panel works with keywords, follower likes, handles, interest methods, and it's a more expensive area than Facebook and Instagram actually. For example, maybe you are interested at models at digital marketing. You are seeing, for example, if you want to reach the people who live the United States, for example, engagement cost per engagement, for example, roughly $2. Actually, it is expensive than Facebook and Instagram, but it is important area actually. This is the Twitter panel, ad panel. It is like Facebook actually. There is the objective. Actually, the first one I want to say objective. Objective means which model you want. For example, you want to reach or brand awareness, video views for your video, pre-roll views, app installs for your application, website clicks, engagements, followers, and app re-engagements. It is a different. Actually, it is also for e-commerce. So this is the ad panel. You are writing campaign name, and like Facebook, daily budget and total budget you are determined, and duration, start and end time duration. And you are setting the kind of pins, but on Twitter you are using you are adding most used keywords with relevant your content. For example, if you have any, for example, refuge content, you have to write on the Twitter panel refuge, immigration, migration, Syria, civilization, like that. And also handles, for example, the most popular handles you can write, for example, BBC, CNN, or United Nations handles you can add on Twitter panel. Yes, on social media marketing, you can make a content viral. It's important and it's popular, You can keep your current target audience active and loyal to you. It is important. Also, you want to reach a new audience, and also you have a current target audience, and you have to keep them active and loyal to you. You can reach a target audience that exists somewhere on social media but doesn't follow you. Sorry. Analyze is important. You can analyze your target audience. It is the correct audience or not for you. You can get to know your content and brand better and analyze your content. For example, when setting up a campaign, first of all, it is important. First of all, watch your content, read your content, analyze them, and know what your content is telling you. If first up, you have to know what your content is telling. And also you can know how many people your content has reached, what percentage perception they have created. Do remarketing. Remarketing is important. What is the remarketing? You can put another ad in front of the target audience that you previously obtained by advertising. We are using frequently actually on TRT. You can see and evaluate the interest of users who consume your content, such as age, gender, behavior, country, language, region. There are so many things actually. Measure your performance, analyze advertising results, it is important. Actually, I mentioned it according to me. So advantage, it is so advantage in digital marketing, and dare to try another other ad models as you get to know your content and audience. Actually, yes, I showed them some, for example, rich campaign, engagement campaign, but there are so many campaign models on Facebook, on Instagram, on Twitter. By the way, we will use the TikTok advertising panel, but it is the more actually relevant for young people. So if you we will have a young people project, project for young people. So we will use the ad panel of TikTok, and to specialize in digital marketing. If you maybe you want to digital marketer or social media marketer, advertising or specialist, it is the in today's it is so popular and so necessary area as a job. Technically, there is no diploma actually or graduation field. However, developing communication tools and digitalization made it necessary to establish new media departments with the scope of communication faculty at university. You can undergraduate or graduate in new media. For example, I have a master degree in new media in Turkey. You can take special courses. I have so many actually special courses because digital marketing is active area and always updating. Always sectors are for example, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter are updating their panels, their systems. So you can take a special course, training programs. There are so many, SEO, SEM, social media marketing, digital marketing. And if you want to be a journalist or communicator, you should follow the agendas in your country and in the world. Even a simple agenda or topic or video can be viral content. You should follow them and improve yourself in field of media strategy. For example, reading books. By reading books, articles, researches in this field, follow blog spots, watch YouTube videos, so many channels, they are so useful. Actually, I am following. By the way, you can get Facebook's blueprint training programs to specialize in Facebook and Instagram. Also, Google has same training programs. You can get them as free. Improve your analyze skills is important. Our task is not just promoting a content or digital marketing. Also, we are analyzing the data, analyzing the target IDs, analyzing the our content. By the way, you can open personal Google Analytics, Google Ads, Business Manager, Twitter Ads panel. It is actually free and you can open as free and try to set up ad campaigns without the adding budgets. You cannot necessarily adding budgets actually, just focus on the learning the how can this digital campaign set up, for example. You can learn on the panels and know what your content and target audience are. And the important and special thing is know and love your brand. For example, I love my brand, TRT. Actually, that's all for me. Thanks for listening and your interest. I hope I tell you correctly. That's all actually.
Thank you so much, Miss, for this educative and instructive session. Let's turn to the question and answer session. I would ask kindly our participants to help me to utilize time in this session, so we give opportunity to others to take part. Please raise your hand if you have any question, and be precise when you direct the question to the speaker. So we have first Abdul Qadir Suhail from Pakistan. You can go.
Assalamu alaikum. Firstly, thanks for informative session, respected Sumaya. My question is that how much time will need to invest it each month to improve my Google ranking or to boost my business through digital campaign for small scale business?
Okay, I'm writing.
So, Miss Sumaya, would you like to take some question and we go for the answers, or you want to ask to answer
Actually,
one by one?
I can reply now this
Okay.
question. Again, alaikum salam. If I understand correctly, you are asking the how much months or duration if you want to specialize on digital marketing, especially on Google, right?
Yes.
Okay. Actually, it depends on you. Actually, for example, 2 months actually it is enough, but you will focus on so many it is so many details, and of course, for example, you can watch the videos, you can take the training programs, but if you have to do some personal ad panel, and some campaigns use sorry, you have to set up the campaigns personal on the panel. If you want to panel how system works, actually you can know the ad panel. Of course, 2 months you can maybe you can special or masters or expertise in this area. 2 months is enough, but please open a ad panel for Google, and examine them, what is the system works.
Okay, thank you. We have another question from Junaid Rafiq from India. You can go on with your question.
Thank you so much for letting me ask. Thank you, Sumaya Hanum, for this wonderful presentation. I hope I am audible to you. Am I?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah. So my question is regarding search engine optimization and search engine marketing. Since we know that Facebook and Instagram are the big giants, but when we talk about non-profit organizations, so there is a concept of limiting the content. So when you're posting on your social media accounts, particularly Instagram or Facebook, they're limiting your content. They're not letting you reach because it's a commercial platform now, and they want you to pay them money. So in order to deal with this situation, since you are a non-profit organization, what kind of tactics can we follow, to get at least seen by, if not hundreds of thousands, at least some thousand of viewers or your audience?
Okay,
I hope
okay.
I'm clear.
So you, if I understand correctly, you want to about the NGO in digital marketing, right? So you want to reach the people thousand, or again,
No,
please.
no. What I mean to say is, yeah, yeah, sure. What I mean to say is that when you're posting on your social media platforms, so where
Mhm.
you are opting for a commercial account, so there are insights, weekly insights, periodical insights that you are getting, weekly, monthly, yearly. So when you're new on platform, they want you to pay them money. But since you're a non-profit organization and you don't want to pay, since you don't have resources, so at that time, what you want to do is go with the flow using hashtags and the other forms of communication, like reposting and sharing it on your stories and other platforms as well. So what kind of tactics can we deal with? I mean, can we use so that we can reach a maximum number of people within limited resources?
Okay, okay, I understand. First of all,
Yeah, thank you
on
so
the
much.
Google, I worked at NGO before, so we will have any.
Mhm.
Actually, we have same topic. Actually, for example, on the Google gave us, for example, how can I say? Actually, for NGO, Google offer a budget for free to use. So we use them on Facebook and Twitter. Actually, um, There are so many tactics, but it is depends of the what is the NGO works in which area actually. It is a difficult question for me. I want to give examples before my job. For example, if we are international, we were international NGO. So, for example, it is about the addiction. It has addiction topics. So when we set up the campaigns on Facebook and Instagram, yes, we want to reach much more people, but for example, Facebook doesn't allow for example, alcohol, including alcohol or drug or smoking keywords or like that. So we are awareness about the addiction, but creating awareness about addiction, but Facebook misunderstanding us, so it doesn't doesn't approve for our company. Actually, I am not able to answer your question correctly, but it depends. Actually, it is about the NGO. If you want any question about that, you can mail me. By the way, I can write reply. Actually, I can.
If I can.
I am
If I
writing.
can rephrase the question, I guess that Junaid wanted to ask that what is or what are the general practices to do in order to reach the target when they are not able to afford any payments. So I guess this is his question, if I understood clearly.
Yeah.
Yes, absolutely. Yes, absolutely.
Yeah,
Thank you so much.
sorry.
So here.
Can I have on the chat this question?
Okay, Junaid, would you please write the
Sure,
question?
I'm typing.
I'm so sorry,
okay.
so sorry
It's
for
okay.
that.
Okay,
No,
let's
it's
go.
okay. It's okay. I can understand.
Okay, thank you, Junaid. Let's go for another question from Nurhan Gadel Karim from Egypt.
Hello.
Yours, Nurhan.
Hello.
Hello.
I have two questions that I'm gonna send them in the conversation just in case you can't catch what I'm saying. The first question is, what's the best way, in your opinion, to analyze a competitor's social media, whether it's on Instagram or Facebook or whatsoever? And the second question is, what is the biggest mistake to avoid when marketing on social media? I'm gonna send the questions right now in the chat so you can read them.
Yes. Okay. Avoid marketing, actually, for example, I can say not just white. You shouldn't, for example, target the white audience. For example, if you have any content about, for example, sports, for example, you have a, how can I say, actually camping. You have a camping content and you are promoting it, but it shouldn't be on target audience. It shouldn't be so wide. For example, camping sports, okay, but camping in Australia, it is so wide targets. For example, you don't do that. You don't target. You don't add on Facebook and Instagram. The first question is competitor right?
Yes.
Competitor.
Actually, social media.
Actually, there is so many benchmarks tools on the websites. We are using them. For example, we are adding our website name, for example, TRT Word, and for example, how we can say Sky News. For example, we are benchmarking. We are comparing with them. So we are seeing the results. Actually, there are tools on the website. I can share, but not now. But if you want a mail to me, I can send the links to compare the benchmarks, benchmarks and brands. And Junaid, yes, I am seeing the question. Yes, what is yes, non-for-profit organization can promote their posts on Facebook without sponsored their posts. Actually, it is not possible on Facebook and Instagram. all content have to be sponsored their post. Yes, for example, influencer marketing, there is influencer marketing, you can use them. You can use the influencers. It is not the sponsored because they are sharing on their page their post about your content, relevant content, but sponsored, right? It is not possible. All sponsored promoting content, there is a sponsored writing.
Okay, thank you. Still, Ms. Sumaya, Nurhan has another question. She typed it down. She said, what is the biggest mistake to avoid when marketing on social media?
So what is the biggest mistake to avoid when marketing on social media? I replied them, avoid the right audience, especially, and budget is important. It is not too narrow or less or high. You should pay attention. Actually, the panels have some details. For example, lifetime budget, daily budget. For example, lifetime budget, you have a lifetime budget $1,000, but you are writing daily budget $1,000. So you are spending a much more budget. You should pay attention them. Actually, it depends. It's up to the ad panels. You after the learning the system, you can do them. You can promote them clearly and correctly.
Okay, thank you. We have another question from Ahmed Abidi from Ethiopia. The floor is yours.
Ahmed, sorry.
Ahmed, can you hear me? Okay, let's take another question.
On the chat, there is a question on the chat. Abdinur Adan from Kenya. I am reading. What is your advice to content creators to make best efforts to attract cost per mile and from advertisers? Actually, it depends on the content, actually, cost per mile. Firstly, your content, you should know your content is relevant to your country or not. If there is if it is just relevant to your country, yes, cost per mile is less, can be less. But for example, I mentioned before on my presentation, for example, when we target the United States is so expensive on Twitter, on Facebook, and on Instagram. So it depends actually in the country. For example, I am living in Turkey, so when target the Turkey target, it is not, for example, expensive. It is cheap. It is actually applies for all people actually which live in country and target their countries.
Okay. Another question from Osman Ibrahim Ghana. The floor is yours.
Okay, thank you very much. Please, I would like to know the difference or the distinction between digital marketing and content marketing. I want a bit clarification on that.
Content marketing and
digital marketing.
So digital marketing actually all including all things. For example, e-commerce websites can digital marketing, but in the media, yes, we are making digital marketing, but we are producing the content. So we are we promote the content. So we are saying the content marketing. Content marketing is just producing and promoting the content and message and brand, not product, not or service, just content, just message, just article or videos. Especially it is special. It's important for news media channels or blog posts like that. By the way, we are also using the digital marketing, for example.
Okay, we have another question from Musa Modeste from Burundi.
Okay.
Musa?
Yeah.
Can you hear me? Walaikum
Yes.
salam. Okay.
Yeah. I'm a journalist passionate in picture. So I would like to know is it possible to create an application if you don't have a website because I tried most of time, but they are requesting me to have a website. I don't know if is it possible to create because I want to do something like photo competition by using an application of pictures only.
Okay. So
Did you get the question? Because for me, the connection is a bit disturbing.
yes. Please write on the chat.
Can you write it down, Musa?
Okay.
Okay.
By
Let's
the way,
take.
there is an important question from Zarmina Imtiaz from Pakistan. Sometimes your ads gets rejected. So what are the key points to keep in mind to avoid this situation? Yes, we are facing also. For example, if we have it is criticizing topic, but for example, if you have a relevant Israel videos or article or promotions is disapproved. Actually, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, social platforms has a political idea. So yes, of course, they are opposite for example, violence or drugs or alcohol or smoking, for example, content, racist content. But sometimes we are facing, for example, the Israel video is not a politic. Yes, okay, politic, but it is not for example, we are not proposing the election or politic things. We are just making a news. So it is disapproved. Why? Because it is Israel, for example. By the way, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, Google has a politic ideas and political methods. So maybe if you have any content, political content or relevant election content or violence, of course they are rejected, actually.
Okay, let's go back to Ahmed Abidi from Ethiopia. If you can hear us.
Yes, I can hear you. Can you hear me now, please?
Yes, we can.
Yes.
Okay, I just want to ask one question, which is about in countries like mostly Africa, where internet is really always a problem. Is there any other alternative way where digital marketing is possible other than online? Sometimes television advertisement is possible. Is that which way is more important and more which one is making the money?
What kind of problem in Africa region? For example, your
internet problem usually.
Internet problem, of course. Yeah. Actually, I am not able to reply them. So,
I mean, my question is there any alternative way we can do? Yeah.
I cannot know because if you have an internet problem, it affects our digital marketing or not. If I question your rights.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes television advertising is the most common way of advertising products and services here.
Okay.
In Somalia, in Ethiopia and Somalia and other countries like that.
Okay, maybe your country are using now traditional marketing ways because you are a weak international connection, for example, or you cannot, your country, for example, cannot reach all African region, for example.
Yes, sure.
Traditional marketing is way actually. Also, traditional marketing is used now all over the world. We are not living for now from them because, for example, TRT is a channel and we are taking advertising from the brands. So we are using the way. Also, we are using the billboards. We are using the brochures actually. Maybe African region also you should use them to promote or digital or marketing actually. Also newspapers and magazines is important, branding or writing content on them, and activities on the streets also it is important traditional marketing method to promote your brand or content or your brands. That's all actually. Yes.
Okay, thank you. Musa has written his question down. He said, is it possible to create an application if you don't have a website?
Yes, it will create an application. Yes, it is possible because you're actually you should. It is better it is better you have, but you create an application because application is the different methods on iOS on Android panels. You cannot. Don't have to a website for that. But if there is, it will be okay.
Okay, another question from Saad Chanda from Pakistan. The floor is yours.
Okay.
Assalamu alaikum. My question is basically related to digital media platforms. As you are from TRT, and TRT has diverse content. You have dramas, you have news-based content. So my question is, which digital platform is best for news-based content?
Yes, so good question. Thank you. Actually, it depends of the which we want to reach people on the countries. For example, on TRT World, for example, in Pakistan, Hindustan, in India, sorry, we have many target, loyal target, active target. But if we, how can we say? Actually, for articles, news articles, we are using the Facebook. It is important because we are getting the engagement and also website traffic to our website. For video, also Facebook is important, but there is a technical thing. We cannot promote anything on Twitter because of Twitter policy. We cannot promote anything anymore on Twitter, but Facebook and Instagram is area of us. But dramas, Facebook and Instagram most used. We are using much more actually, so actively, and Instagram, you know. Especially first of all Facebook and Instagram, we can say. Also TRT word needs for needs, Google search we are using. Yes, and Nurtihani, there is a question. Sorry, I interrupt you.
There is another question written in the chat box from Mariam Abdul Razzaq from Oman. She said, could you please provide an example of a game as an interactive tool of digital marketing that was either done successfully or unsuccessfully?
Sorry, again, can I take?
Could you provide an example of a game as an interactive tool of digital marketing that was either done successfully or unsuccessfully?
If I understand the question correctly, game, sorry, asking about tool, right?
Yes.
Okay.
As an interactive tool of digital marketing.
To digital marketing. Actually, there are so many tools we are using. How can we say? Actually, I am not able to show for now. Maybe if he or she, I don't understand. Mail me. I can send the tools and examples for that.
Okay. Yes, Yasir Ahmed Jamaluddin. The floor is yours. I couldn't see your country, but the floor is yours. Mr. Yasir is so.
Thank you very much. I'm Ahmed Jamaluddin Yasser from Ghana, and I thank you for the opportunity, and I thank our speaker, Sumaya, for the powerful inspiration and insights on the digital marketing platform. I actually have a startup, an e-commerce, where I personally manage the social media campaigns and all digital campaigns, right? And you know, as a startup, it's really difficult to have a very big budget for social media and digital campaigns. So currently we are managing our digital campaigns on Facebook and Instagram. So being a small company in the making, do you advise I go in for the Google ad platform and include the Twitter, or you think I should just maintain the Facebook and just the Instagram? Well, yeah, hashtag. I really thank you for giving us the Connect IO platform. So I think I can also leverage on that to get nice keywords for my ads. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you so much. So actually, I'm not, to be honest, I am not specialist on the e-commerce websites or e-commerce promotions, but I can say have a small company for e-commerce, but you should promote you can promote your content. Actually, first of all, website optimization to search engines, it is important. And then according to me, Facebook and Instagram e-commerce or conversion ad methods is important for the purchasing your product. There are many methods actually. They are useful. Facebook and Instagram offer us useful methods, useful sessions for the purchasing, selling your product. You can use them actually. But to be honest, I am not specialist on the e-commerce actually.
Okay, let's take the last question from Sajid Khan from India.
Okay.
Sajid,
Assalamu alaikum.
Alaikum assalam wa rahmatullah.
Thank you for your presentation. My question is, I am making videos on YouTube. Three years ago, one of my video went on training session, but nowadays I'm not getting views. My reach is dead. I saw some videos on YouTube that YouTube doesn't promote old channels. YouTube is promoting new channels. So should I make new channel, and or should I set an ad campaign on my old channel? What should I do?
Okay, so maybe I can misunderstand. If it is possible, can again or write on the chat. So I will try to reply it.
Okay.
It is important question. I want to reply it because.
Okay, while he's typing his question, let's take Kareem Kabari as a last question from Egypt.
Okay.
Kareem, the floor is yours.
Thank you. The media marketing is more interactive, direct, flexible, and more effective. However, not everyone is familiar with the new media. So which is better, to combine the traditional marketing with the media marketing, or to invest more in spreading or educating people about using the new media and the social media?
Actually, thank you so much for question. Actually, I want to say we are now living the new media tools. We are in new media. So yes, of course, for the new media, media is important, and of course traditional media is going on now, but on the digital area, on the new media, we have to use them. We have to use tool to reach people, to target audience. So by the way, you are asking about the media training, right?
No, I mean, which is better, to combine both, or to invest more in educate people about how to use the new media and leave the traditional media?
New media, actually, to educate the new media, yes.
Thank you.
According to me, but thank you. I am writing mail on the chat. If you have any question, don't hesitate to write me on the mail. Also, I can share my presentation with you.
Okay. I'm waiting for Sajid to type down his question, but he didn't. So I guess we came to the end of the session. Ms. Sumaya, once again, on behalf of ICYF President, Mr. Taha Ayhan, and ICYF Secretariat, thank you for being with us today and for dedicating your time and sharing your knowledge with our participants. Thank you also to our participants for giving attention and interactivity in this session. See you in our future sessions. Ms. Sumaya, if you would like to have a final word before we close the session.
Thank you so much. I was mentioned that I am happy to hear that with you, and so I am excited. I was excited. If have any misunderstanding, I'm so sorry, and thank you again. Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullah. Assalamu alaikum to all. See you in our future sessions, inshallah.
Inshallah. Take care.